What's up, y'all? What's up? Hey you, hey you, hey you, hey you. What's happening? What's up? Can I get any goods? What's up, y'all? Welcome. First of all, I hope y'all enjoyed the TikTok. I posted the TikTok. I posted the reel. We're gonna go into depth a little bit. I feel like with social media, my point don't get across. For one, I don't stay on topic. That's a battle of its own. I don't stay on topic in real life. What's the thing that's watching a squirrel? And you lose the attention and be like, ooh, squirrel. That's me. Attention, baby. I can start a conversation off of talking about how the earth rotate on its axis. The conversation will go to how the popsicle part get on the stick. I be having full-blown conversations, and then sometimes when I'm having a conversation, I'll be like, how did I get on this topic? And then have to replay. Sometimes I'm able to replay to get back to the topic at hand. Sometimes I'm not. I don't know. Whatever triggered me to say that part, you're gonna have to say that again. It's gonna trigger the thought that I had before you said that. That's the only way we're gonna get back. Yeah, let's get into it. So y'all know, I said, on the lady video that I stitched, she said Kleenex was something that she didn't want in her house, okay? And I said, man. So I'm gonna start this conversation off with the common knowledge. It's not so common. So why did I say common knowledge? Because I be thinking everybody got, girl. I don't feel like the elephant in the room has to be said, but just in case it do, I don't plan on having, and I will not have a man in my home, but I will be in my man's home. Oh, I will be in our home. This is pertaining to the subject matter. The subject matter is, what is something that other people have in their home that you won't have in yours? A man. A man don't belong here. This is not for what? So let's say like right now, I'm not even vibing with a man. There's no man in my life. It's guys. I ain't doing no grown woman thing with no man at this point. So that's my point. So there's nobody that I'm close to. You get what I'm saying? All right, bet. Here's my sense on that. In the TikTok that I did, y'all saw that yesterday. These are the things that I said in the TikTok that we can't go into depth onto TikTok because, you know, short form video. But on YouTube we can, and here we are. In the beginning, the first thing I said in that video was, I do not want a man to come in my house sucking up all the joy and the peace in my house. Let me tell you what I mean by that. A man who comes home with an attitude. A man who comes home because he had a bad day at work and makes the whole house miserable for whatever reason. And once I learned that he's that type of person, that's not my type of person. They come and they suck the joy and the peace out of a household. Ooh. If you don't know, you don't know. Let me say this. I say a man to the man that's watching this. I may have 4 or 5 guys. To the guys that's watching this, you don't have to come in the comment section and say women do it too. That's you speaking in your feminine energy. I really don't like that or need that. I like a man to just be a man. You can think that, don't say it out loud. It gives the wrong vibe for the environment that we in. So we just gonna keep it pushing, but we just gonna put ourselves in this woman's shoes and say, yeah, I feel the same way she feel. I do not want no woman coming up in here, wreaking havoc into my household that is normally peaceful. That's been peaceful for as long as I haven't known you. Me personally, my biggest joy is home, taking care of my home. That's why I'm very particular about the energies that I let and I allow in my home. Matter of fact, don't worry about it. I'ma just not let a man in my home. You see where I'm going with this? Like, instead of being like some women and they start doing tit for tat and you wondering why I can't get this from my woman. Why she can't get you to do what you just supposed to do. That's extra that you want from her, and you wondering why you can't get. She wants you. That's bare, and you can't do it. It's crazy. When you do it, you complain. You're complaining. I just don't like men. They dirtiness, they filthiness, like shit stains. I just don't like it. I just don't like them. I just don't like that. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I do. I don't like that. That's why I don't like. Because they be outside, they smell like outside, and they come in your house and they smell like outside. They smell like their drug or alcohol of choice. It's very off-putting. I just don't like it. I don't know why I don't like it. I wasn't made to like it. When my DNA was formed in my mama's uterus, I wasn't intended on liking. Whenever my genetics was made in the lineage, God knew that this offspring from that lineage would not endure or like outside niggas. Because they nasty. They don't come from outside and go straight to bathe and shower and then come and try to talk to you or kiss you or hug you or nothing. They want to put the filthy, musty stuff on you and then say, but I can't touch you. Then get an attitude. Get your nasty. Don't touch me. You're nasty. But the fact that you don't see that you're nasty and not touch me on your own and just go clean yourself up, and then that's just why I don't want a man in my house. I just don't like the filthiness of men. Men only want to contribute necessities. I don't like that about men. I don't like men like that. Necessities. What am I? A child of 6? A man that just wants to give me necessities like my mom did because she had 6 kids is wild. The mere fact that the necessities, as in just normal everyday things that we go to Walmart or Target for, you are considering, oh, I ain't buying that, that's just unnecessary mess. You're living in the same space as me and you're telling me the things that I use is unnecessary? Yeah, I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to be with you no more. Get out. It's not a get out situation. Like I said, I don't put myself in those situations, but I don't find nothing attractive about a man who tried to make you live with bare minimal as a standard of just having a man. Like you got to have nothing or less than nothing. I don't like canned goods. Men love canned goods. They eat canned greens. Who eat canned greens? Everything got the canned string beans. Everything got the canned corn, a can or a box. A man want to feed you out of a can or a box. Either it's a TV dinner or it's a canned good. I don't like men trying to feed me and depriving me of food, of good food, because he has so many stipulations on it. I don't like that. All that eating canned goods, frozen food, I ain't with all that. I'm talking about on a daily basis. Let me say this. Nothing wrong with a good canned green bean. Okay? Cool. A daily basis? Like that's how you want to feed me? Taking the option of me eating out off the table just so I can sit here and eat these canned green beans with you on a daily basis is crazy. It's a level of struggle that I'm not doing with a man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't think it's acceptable. I don't look at other people doing it and be like, wow, life's gotta be great. No. No. At all, period. Never have I ever, probably never will. Since we on the topic of food and talking about men, I'm not eating no hog maws. I'm not eating no pig feet. Let's take it. I'm not eating no deer. I'm not eating raccoons, squirrels. Let me take it all the way to the other end of the spectrum. Cause one thing about a broken man, I be calling them broke, but y'all, when I say like a broke man, y'all be so stuck on being broke in one department in finances that when I say a broke man, I'm talking about mentally, physically, financially. I'm broke. I'm not going on the other end of the spectrum and not eating meat. I'm not eating meat. No chicken, no fish, no shrimp, no lobster tail, no. I ain't even going on a double back. I ain't not even giving up bacon. I'm not just with just pork. I'm not just getting pork. I don't find nothing wrong with whatever person choose to do for their life. That's fine. But what you not finna do is sit on the other side of that table and have an opinion of what I'm eating, because what I eat don't make you shit. And the mere fact that you feel like you gonna be or you is the God of my life, that whatever you deem unnecessary and problematic, then I should deem it no, that's not how it works. I'm an individual. I was an individual before you. And none of the shit you're doing gonna make you live 100 years longer than me. And if it did, I don't think I want to be on this earth with you 100 more years. So this, to keep it a bean 30 with you. You said it made your life so much better, but your life is still miserable. You still broke. You still ain't went and got healed from your childhood. You still yelling in women's faces when you upset. You still calling people out their name. What are you talking about? A broke nigga is just what it is. Nothing he's doing is making him a better man. He wouldn't know a man. If you get him the job of a man, you're going to have to remind him every day to do it. So who's really the man? Men always smell like something, whether it's oil, it's musty, it's sour, it's mildew. They be nasty. I don't know. Like the air that men breathe be nasty. I don't know what that is. And I know y'all thinking that I'm over exaggerating. But if it didn't, then why when y'all smell a good smelling man, a clean man, y'all be like, been done broke your damn neck because you ain't used to being around a man that smell good. That your face be like, God damn, he smell good. Cause that funky ass buster you got at home been funky for years. Cool. But I'm the problem because I don't want it in my house. Yeah, I don't like the smells that men bring. They smell not good. They smell like feet. They smell like rubber. I don't like that, and it set my pH off. I have a feminine pH naturally. It set that off. See, we be talking pH, we talking about our hoochie. But like in this instant, my body is a hoochie, and it sets that off because my face go like this, and it just puts me in a very bad demeanor. I'm like, that funky ass. Ooh, get off me, as if. I don't like nobody yelling at me. First of all, I'm not a child. Second of all, I can understand. Third of all, I can also comprehend. So if you tell me something, the tone matters. I heard what you said, but who you talking to though? Cause you couldn't possibly be talking to me like that. You must have thought you was outside playing ball. You must thought you was still in the projects. But watch your tone. Watch your motherfucking tone. You is now in the presence of a real. I don't know what to tell you. All that yelling because you think it proves your point. Oh, now you in your feminine energy. Like, I'm not a lesbian. I don't find that attractive in no way. Who you talking to? Boy, if you don't watch your tone or remove yourself away from around me. Needs, I said when a man can't do basic needs for one person, I mean for himself. I meet a man, if you're not able to take care of yourself, you already struggling and it's just you. Why would I add me? Let's not even say why would I add me and my little girl? Why would I add me and my little boy? Not even speaking of that, why would I add anybody else? You having a hard time with just yourself. The last thing you should be looking for is a woman. And I don't know no better way to say this, and I ain't trying to be better. And a woman like me at that. Boy, if you don't get out my face and go get in that gutter and find what you need. Cause that's not it. You either gonna get a rat or you gonna get you and either one of those, I'm not struggling to have a man in my house. A lot of y'all be thinking y'all was Superman. Feel like I was about to fall off the building like Lois Lane, and then you saved me as Superman. You ain't did absolutely shit. I wouldn't want a man in my space. It's the regular shit. I don't understand how I have to go so deep. If I tell you that made me feel a certain way, okay, cool. I won't do that no more because da-da-da-da. I don't understand how I have to constantly tell you that something hurt my feelings, something is rude, something is neglectful, something is abusive. I have to explain every scenario to you of how to treat me, how to respect me, how to love me, because you don't know how to love, respect, or care. The reason why it's such a big issue with that is because we're both human. So I would expect you as a human, me as a human, you would know what it takes. A regular girl, a regular woman, a regular lady to have her feel. And I'm already great. You're gonna keep me in my great space. What you're not gonna do is come and try to make me feel bad. That I feel good, that I look good. You try to make me feel bad about the goodness of me, about the things I do for me. I don't want a man in my house. It's so problematic. I don't want a man in my house. Once I say something he don't understand, I'm gonna bring my ass home. Well, there is no man. I'm gonna bring my ass home. I don't know what to say. I'm going home. I'm going home. I said I don't want a man in my house that don't believe in God. They don't believe in God because God is love. Anytime you put this man in, a man that don't believe in God, in a position of love, you will find yourself asked out. I find it odd that when a man come around, they have an issue with what you spend on yourself. See, earlier on, I had said that a man have an issue with his spending. That's cool, whatever. But you mean to tell me you gonna come up in my house and talk about the things that I have afforded myself in my house for my liking, and you gonna say, oh, she's enjoying the fruits of her labor, and you look at that like, you don't got expensive stuff. Girl, I don't want them in my house. I also say it's the double trouble. Everything that I do for two. And when I say double trouble, I mean like double the family members. You have brothers and sisters issues. You have friend issues. You have mama issues. You got daddy issues. All of those issues are now in my house. I'm going to say for 100 Alex, I don't want him in my house. Don't want a man in my house. And that just, what's the reward? What's my reward of having a man in my house? That's my question. So I can continue footing the same bill I'm footing, except for double the chores. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not signing up for it. This little life of mine would not include a boy in my house. My take on that. Also, y'all let me know, Y'all always have a different opinion than me. So go ahead, type them out. Y'all probably been typing them as I've been talking. Enjoy. I'm definitely going to be in this comment section. Most definitely.